Hello, it's your girl Nikki U, and this is episode 44. And today's topic is the final exam. The little person in the background singing a song. Final exam. It is finally the day. You've been preparing for this big exam for many years. Who knows? Maybe it was 2 years. Maybe it's more. But it's finally time to see what you have learned through your different lessons and stuff over the years. Although you're very nervous on what the outcome will be of this test, you feel ready. It's no point of, waiting any longer. The time is now. So either you go pass or you go fail, but you gotta take the test now. I know at first I was like, why do God always gotta test you? Before every blessing, why do he always gotta test you? And now, as you gain wisdom in life and you go through things, you understand why God does the things that he does. Like, now I understand why God tests before he blesses. Because, you put your all into something or somebody. Okay, us. God put his all into us. He made sure we good. He love us. And what do we do in return? We deny his existence. We tell him we don't love him. We push him away. We spit in his face and try to pretend that we can do his role better than he does. So I understand why he tests now. Over the years, I have always put people before me, doing my best to try to love people, do for people, show that I'm really there for them. And all I've gotten in return is stabs in the back. My heart returned to me with, stab wounds in it. Spit in my face, cursed out, everything you can imagine. So now I'm more cautious with my heart. And that's what God is like. He's more cautious with his heart. Everybody say they love him when, things going good. But do you still have that same love when things are going bad? When they might not be going your way? Do you still love him the same way? I understand why he tests. He tests because he want to see, are you ready for it? But he also want to see, are you really for him? It's easy to love when things are good. But are you going to still love and trust him when things are going bad? that unconditional love. Those are the people that God want to bless. The ones that unconditionally love Him and follow Him and trust Him no matter what the situation is, good or bad. So here we are, the day of the exam, the moment I've been waiting for a long time. I've been praying for a long time. And I can't believe it's finally here. You know, you sometimes pray for things and then you never actually think it might actually happen. It's kind of like something just to keep you going every day. You don't actually think it's going to happen, but it motivates you to keep going. That's how it was for me. That's how praying was for me. And God had to change my mind on that. He's like, when you pray, you gotta believe. Because if you don't believe, then it will just be motivation for you to keep going. That belief is what takes it from just the motivation to it actually happening. So not only did God have to prepare me physically for this test, I had to be prepared mentally. Because you can study, 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 and you can know everything to pass that test. But if you don't fix your mind and have confidence when it comes to taking the test, you'll still fail. That's how I've always been. I've always been a bad test taker. I don't know what it is. I can know all the material, and then when it comes to actually taking the test, I start second guessing myself, and I start getting stuff wrong, and then I start getting frustrated. And it's just like if I would have trust my instincts on each one of these questions, I would have passed with flying colors. But I allowed some wording to come in and confuse me a little bit. Then I started second guessing myself, and it just unraveled from there. So God had to teach me how to be a better test taker. You know this stuff. I just got to teach you how to stop second guessing yourself. And this is what I've been preparing for the past 2 years. For the past 2 years, God has been teaching me to stop second guessing myself, to trust my instincts, to believe in myself, to stand up for myself. All those things I had problems with. And He taught me those things through being sick. Ain't that crazy? I had to learn those things through being sick. Because these doctors, even though they there, it just, to me, it felt like they didn't care about my life. At least not enough to have some type of urgency on trying to figure out what was causing me to be sick. So God had to teach me to stand up for myself and demand my presence and what I want. That's always been hard for me. Because I was a mute most of my life. So now I gotta learn real quick how to demand my presence, or that could be my life. God said, "Are you ready? Are you ready for this exam? I know you can do it. You got this in the bag." You've been preparing for a long time. Don't second guess yourself. You got this. This is what you wanted. And now it's here. James chapter 1 verse 12 says, "Blessed is the one who perseveres under trial, because having stood the test, that person will receive the crown of life that the Lord has promised to those who love him." The blessings is in the test. It's in the test. We think the blessings come after the test, but it's actually inside of it. You gain so much inside of the test that the stuff after it is just extra. What you really needed was what you got during the test. And what I needed was what I gained during this 2-year test of being sick. Because it's going to help me after the test is over to stand up for myself, to demand my presence, to know exactly what I want, to not let anybody manipulate me, control me, how to be a strong, successful entrepreneur. People, they gonna count you out. Count you out mean like don't believe in you. They don't think you can handle it. And I've experienced that in my life, in my whole life. People thinking I can't handle it. I don't know. People thought I couldn't handle parenthood, but before I had a kid, I was taking care of everybody else's kid. I was like, so I'm good enough to take care of everybody else's kid, but not my own. People will mistreat you, disown you. But it's okay. Because like it said in James 1 and 12, you have withstood the test. And now you're about to get your crown. And like it says in Psalms 23, God is about to prepare your table before your enemies. So it don't matter what the people said or what they did. God got your back. He wants you to succeed. That's why your test, well, your preparation for your test might have took a little longer than some people. Because your reward from the test is going to be a lot greater. So you need a little bit more training. See, God is here face to face with you. It's like when, I used to play basketball. So it's like you on the sideline. You like, coach, put me in, coach. I'm ready. The coach know you really not ready. So he ignores you. And after time and time of the main players, just not quite getting it or doing it exactly like you need, he finally decides to let you in. You like, coach, you really about to put me in? Yes. I'm finally about to let you in. So don't fail me. Everybody is counting on you. You like, dang, coach, no pressure. Everybody's counting on me. Everyone. We need you to win this game. So if you mess up, we all lose. So don't mess up. I tell you, when God gives you a chance to prove yourself, you really know how to apply that pressure. Now you real nervous. Because you like, dang, I've been asking for this. But now I got all this pressure to win on my back. I've been asking to play for so long. And the coach waited to like 10 seconds left on the clock to want to put me in and say, I got to make this shot. He said, the whole world is counting on you to pass this test. So I guess I got to pass this test. I have no choice. If I lose, we all lose. All of God's people. We're in this together. We are a team that's out here trying to spread God's word to as many people as possible before Jesus make his second arrival. So the pressure is on. God is trying to give everybody a fair chance to know who he is before it's too late. So starting next week will be the decision maker on if I'm going to pass this thing or flunk. He said everything you pray for is about to come through for you starting next week. I start my job on Monday. I start my new class on Monday. I'm telling you, it's about to get real crazy. I still gotta, make sure Malia learn her stuff. He bringing healing to our family, health and everything. Next week is the start of a new week. It's my final exam. And I gotta pass it. Or all this training I've been going through would be for nothing. All the sacrifices, all the blood, all the sweat, all the tears would be for nothing. It's time to apply the pressure. And as Naruto would say, I'm going to pass this test. You better believe it. I love Naruto. You better believe it. I'm going to pass this test. So today is the end of the week as far as my videos. It's tomorrow's Sunday and I don't report on Sundays. But starting next week, I will only be recording one time a week, which would be every Saturday. Because I just don't know how hectic the week is going to be next week with work and school and Malia's school and her doctor's appointments and all of that. So I figure until I get the schedule and everything, in place, then, once a week I come and, talk to you guys. But, it's going to be hard, but I got to stay focused. I can't let any distractions come in. When you focus, folks be like, you want to hang out? I'm like, no, I can't. I got to work. I got school. You always got work in school. Yeah, that stuff comes every day. It comes every day. It don't stop. Not until I graduate. Or, the work ain't going to never stop. But the school, not till I graduate. So, it's been real, you guys, sitting here with y'all. Pretty much almost every day chatting with y'all. It's been a great experience. And it has helped me build a lot of confidence. So thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate the feedback that y'all have given me onto how to improve my videos by making, the little thumbnails and not recording so long. Sometimes I can get a little winded, I know. But, I be in the house every day by myself with a 6-year-old. I be needing some outside of a 6-year-old mind conversation. She be driving me crazy, you guys. Oh, my back is killing me. So, I love y'all. I thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. And I'll see y'all next week, Saturday. It's going to be weird now talking to you guys every day, but, time to have some business. It's time to pass my final exam. And if you got a final exam coming up, you can do it. Don't second guess. And don't miss your window of opportunity. tell you. It's like in the Matrix when Neo was trying to find that door, that perfect door. God has just led you to your perfect door. And inside is going to be everything that you've been praying for and more. So don't get scared and close the door back. Just step inside and hurry up and close the door before you change your mind. Step inside. It's scary, but it's not as bad as what you was previously going through. I promise you that. It's just going to challenge you a little more. There's nothing wrong with a challenge. Well, at least not for me. I've always had a competitive spirit, always being in sports, but not for me, but maybe for some people. But I love a little competition. Fuels me. Let it fuel you. Don't let it scare you. You'll be alright. I'll see y'all next week. Peace. Love y'all. God is good all the time. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.